All right, welcome back, everybody, to the Commissioner's Corner, the official podcast of the J. Fiocchi Choke Club Dynasty League, where the trash talk is loud, very loud, and the trades are questionable, and the beer, well, it's occasionally shotgunned on video. I'm your host and commissioner, Luke, proud GM of the Addams family. Again, still haven't changed it. And it's time to dive in to Week 13. Can't believe we made it here. We're into Week 14 this upcoming week. I have an incredible guest with me today. I would say probably the most anticipated guest, the most polarizing guest. I've got most hated in the building. So stay tuned right after this, and we'll get into it. All right. Welcome back, everybody. So, yeah, like I said, I've got most hated in the building with me. Most hated. Mark, how we doing?
Good, man. Good. Glad to be here.
No,
I'm sure other people are not.
No, I mean, it's definitely lots of content from you. You're always active in the chat. Love it. Something I've been asking all the guests, who are you? How did you get wrapped up in this league? Just give me a little spiel. What you got?
I like to look at myself as a true OG to this group. One of the originals that helped with this idea of even starting the league, I believe. Yep. Just a normal dude, just most hated all the time.
I love the name. That's been your name the whole time too, right?
Yeah. So that was actually my Xbox gamer tag since
sweet.
I was young. So
I like it.
I just kind of ran with it.
No, I like it. Yeah. Perfect. Well, thanks for the intro there. I've got a ton of different questions for you. Definitely not loaded at all.
Right.
So yeah, let's just kind of get into it. I'll do some rapid fire questions for you up front. We'll get into your rankings, and just, your thoughts on everything. So, yeah, a couple rapid fire. We'll just start off hot. Who in the league is the easiest to fleece in a trade?
Oof. Well, I'm sure everybody's answer is me, but, fuck that. Honestly, nobody, in my opinion, because everybody's really uptight about trades more than anything.
I have noticed that a lot lately. Just everyone's, been clutching onto their guys a lot more.
Yeah, except for you and your burner account.
All right. Yes. Yep. We'll definitely get into that. Who avoids you in trade talks because, maybe you scare them or something?
Oh, I'm sure it's Cody.
Perfect. What's the most delusional thing someone has said to you? Maybe it could be this season, could be in previous seasons.
I get accused of talking a lot of shit. I talk a lot, but it's not always shit. It's sometimes I'm just either entertaining something just to entertain it, or usually I'm just kind of just BSing. But I get accused of talking a lot of shit, even though most of the time it's not really shit.
Fair. I can agree with that. And kind of along the same lines here. Manager that talks the most trash, but has the least to show for it, or just nothing to back it up.
Well, it was Cody until you gave him your team. His team wasn't that great before, but now it is. I would say that.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. And then kind of lastly, and we'll probably get more into the rankings, but just as some rapid fire questions. Team that you think is the most fraudulent as of right now?
Ooh, I'd say Regan's
I've
team.
been saying that for weeks. Yeah, I agree. I'm just kind of pulling up the league
He's
right
starting
now.
Kareem Hunt.
Jeez, that's... I mean, sometimes he puts up some points, but as of right now, he's in the playoff hunt, right?
Yeah, he'll be somebody's first round beat up. I'm sure.
He's 7-6, but it's okay. It depends if Cody is up against TJW this week, which it might be the case. I'm not 100% sure. No, he's up against Dylan, running a chain on your mom. I always have to say his name because I love that name.
Oh, absolutely.
So here's the thing. I think here's what happens. I think it's pretty much guaranteed that if Cody wins, then Regan will also remain in the playoff hunt just based on points alone. Even if TJW wins, he'd have to put up, I think, 200, 300 points to catch back up to Reeg. So, yeah, Reeg's going to be, I think, in that last spot. Um, yeah, he deserves to be down where we are.
Yeah,
This is rough.
he's a fraud.
Yeah. I was just looking through the trades you have made. I think that last trade you made, Kittle for Kamara and Trey Tucker. What was what were your thoughts on that one?
Well, I needed running back depth, and I took a gamble on Trey Tucker because Jacoby got traded.
Oh, that's right. Yep.
And he was basically in line to be the number one. I wasn't expecting Geno to suck so bad.
Yeah, he's been rough.
And I feel like if it wasn't for that, he would probably have some relevance.
Yeah.
But Kamara's Kamara. He's usually steady back. He's having an off year, but there's also, the first week I got him and I played him, he put up solid numbers. So,
yeah.
It's a roll of the dice, but Kittle's old. I really wasn't going to get a lot for him anywhere else. So I figured I'd get a young wide receiver one out of it and hope it works out, and a running back for some depth that is a starter. So that's where my mind is at.
Trey Tucker's he's pretty young too, right? He's like, what, 24, 25?
Yeah.
Something like that? Yeah, so he'll have some relevancy for a while. And he's put up some good numbers in weeks, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely don't hate that too much. Do you think you have any trade habits that the league roasts you for?
Yeah, supposedly I send a bunch of bad trades, even though I probably have the most trades in the whole league, which I find is pretty funny.
Yeah, I don't have a counter of trades, but I definitely see in there a lot, just making some deals.
I'm almost willing to put money on I have the most trades out of anybody.
Yeah, I'd have to go back and look. Actually, as we're doing this, and this is just off the cuff here, B-Todd put something in the chat here. He said, at Evan Squire, I just remembered this trade. Thought it looked great last year, but now it's looking pretty brutal. I took Worthy with that pick. He ended up trading George Pickens in a fourth.
Oof.
For essentially Xavier Worthy. And George Pickens is having an absolute year. That's crazy. I was not expecting that at all. But,
no, and that's the gamble, like what could be horrible this year could turn out to be amazing next year. Like, I drafted Troy Franklin last year.
Yeah.
Sat on my bench. He didn't do jack shit.
Yep.
And then, quarter of the way through the season this season, as soon as I drop him, he's just going off.
Dude, he's going crazy. Yeah. It's so tough to just determine and figure out all this stuff. Yeah.
Which this aligns with my theory of draft picks, and you're gambling every time. I'd rather gamble on a player I know and what they're worth instead of taking a shot on four dudes that I hope one of them works out and is relevant, or else I have nothing at the end of the day besides the same team I already had.
Yeah, and I'm glad you brought that up because I feel like you definitely have a unique strategy to how you play this game. Was looking at, do you have any picks at all for the next 3 years, or maybe 1/3 somewhere or something?
2029.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, no, I feel like that's a very unique strategy that nobody else really does in the league. You essentially just trade away all your picks as soon as you get them.
Yep.
And for guys, so yeah, no, it's.
There's also more reasons to it too. The amount of time it takes us to draft people is insanely long.
There, yeah.
And it drives me nuts. So I literally will sit there for days waiting for a pick to go by, and then it's the person I wanted, and then it's like, okay, well, I get to pick from the crap pile now.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
that's also part of the reason why I don't like draft picks too.
See, I've heard the opposite from people. They love the drafts. You don't like the draft, is what I'm hearing.
I just hate how long the process is.
All right, yeah. Even these rookie drafts, because we do it. Do we do 2 minutes? I can't remember how long we do them. I know the first draft that took forever, but
it was 4 hours long. I want to say the last one.
Jeez. Okay.
Yeah, and the other league we're in, that one took almost a week.
Damn. Oh, that's right. Yeah, because that was that the startup one? No, that was a rookie one. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, because those are long picks, but yeah, that's why I try to get everybody. If we can get everyone together for a draft, then it's goes by quick.
Right.
Everyone's just ripping quick. I think right now we have 10-minute picks. I could be wrong. Let me just double check on that. But obviously, if it's 10-minute picks, it can definitely add up after a while. Let me just see here.
minutes. And some people take the whole 10 minutes when they don't need to take the whole damn 10 minutes.
Yeah, you're totally right. Yeah, I think it's right now we have 10-minute picks. So, yeah, definitely something interesting. Let me just see here. All right. Last question I have for you, and then we'll kind of get into our next little segment. But yeah, do you want to respond to this allegation? Mark negotiates like he's selling a used car. I almost think that's a compliment.
I was going to say, I'll take that as a compliment.
Right.
You know why? Because used cars sell too.
That's right. And these people, they kind of cook.
Oh, yeah. And not for nothing, but when I make offers with multiple pieces, I tend to look at the other team's roster to see what their needs are and try to offer stuff based off of what their needs are. A lot of times they're just chasing the big name and just think, oh, this is a crap trade because I'm not getting a big name.
Yeah.
You know, there's other opportunities out there that can be filled in and give you depth and also fill in voids that could be also potential players too with lower names. So
100%.
I think sometimes people just like to talk shit just to talk shit.
Yeah, no, I think that exact thing, same thing too. Along those kind of lines there, I did want to just touch on, it's just something I personally had a question about. The JV Alliance. I don't know if this is actually an alliance or not. I think JV might think there's more of an alliance than there is the other way around, but do you and him actually have an alliance?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
I need another dog with me in the pound because I'm getting chewed up by a bunch of chihuahuas out here. I need a little backup on my side.
All right. Now, me knowing Jay Fiacchi pretty well, which isn't that well, do you think maybe he's using you to get favorable trade deals long term, or?
He's only got one trade out of me, so that should answer your question.
Fair enough. I need to get your response because this is probably one of the funniest things that I had seen him say in the chat, and it cracked me up. I had to bring it up. Just get your response here. Jay Fiacchi, this is word for word what he said. And this is Jay Fiacchi talking now. I have one bullet. It's you and Cody in a room, and one has to die. I'm killing myself for league content.
I mean, legend. That's a legend comment right there. I mean,
incredible.
He's doing it for the brand.
Absolutely incredible. That absolutely just cracked me up. Yeah. So that's all I had for that section. We'll get into a quick ad, and then I'll kind of get into the your power rankings. We'll go over, kind of how last week went for people, and then the upcoming week. So stay tuned. Today's episode is brought to you by Chaika's Rats Pest Control, the only exterminators who show up, set the traps, and still somehow get outscored by 40 on Sunday. Got a rodent problem? They'll handle it. Got a fantasy football problem? They'll probably make it worse. But hey, every service includes a free consultation where Ed Shug explains why this is finally his year. Call today and get 10% off if you mention this podcast, or if your team mascot squeaks. Chaika's Rats. We'll catch everything except W's. All right, and welcome back to the William Mattar Power Rankings. Hurt in the car, call William Mattar, 444-4444. Mark, what do we got for your power rankings? What do you think? And you can use whatever criteria you want for this.
Okay. Looking over the rosters, there's a little shift now that there's been some trades done.
Yeah.
I'll definitely say Fiacchi's got the best all-around team, in my opinion. He's got stacked wide receivers, running backs. He's benching top starting running backs because he's got too many.
That's crazy, honestly.
That's a good problem to have. I'd say he takes number one. Wingerden, number two. On paper, he's got a really disgusting team.
Yeah, Jetta's Jamar. Brock Bowers, who's insane. Saquon and Derrick Henry, if they can just put up some numbers.
The Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase stack is kind of wild.
Yeah. No, I know. I don't know if he had drafted Justin Jefferson. He did not draft Justin Jefferson. So he's acquired Justin Jefferson. And then he acquired Jamar Chase from me. this offseason.
Low-key, he also takes the same method I do.
Yeah, honestly.
He believes in his team, so he gave up a lot.
Yeah, actually, I'm looking at his picks right now. He's literally got 5 total picks over the next 3 years. So, yeah, he's definitely got a similar strategy to you. That's funny.
Yeah, I mean, if you feel like you got faith in your team and you need the pieces, people aren't going to sit there and try to do a trade with you if they're not getting a top name or a good draft pick.
Yeah.
So I'm willing to give the good draft pick and keep the good name and stack it with another good name.
Yeah, and honestly, just looking in the bench, Wan'Dale Robinson's there. Wan'Dale Robinson is a wide receiver 1 right now in all of fantasy.
Mm-hmm.
Wide receiver 10 total right now. That's crazy. Another guy I wouldn't have thought.
Nope. Oh, actually, I had a little bit of a feeling when Jackson Dart came out. In my redraft league, I picked him up off waivers and I plugged him in, and he's been electric ever since I got him.
Crazy, yeah.
I would say this is where the shakeup comes in. I would say Cody's team now would be in the 3rd spot. He's got a lot of pieces that you guys colluded together. The Jahmyr Gibbs, Rico Dowdle combo, Josh Allen, Jackson Dart combo. I mean, Devontae Adams is a touchdown machine right now. Puka, JSN, top 10 receivers. JSN's top 5, I want to say.
Yeah. Yeah, no, JSN.
No, he's number 1.
JSN is insane. I think
Puka's number 3.
A poopy week, but he's still number 1. Like, it's insane.
And then Ibuka, when he was going crazy, he's got pieces, and then his depth pieces are even good too. He's got Jaden Higgins, which I was a big believer in him in the beginning of the season. I traded for him in my Dynasty League. I actually traded Cortland Sutton and a draft pick for Jaden Higgins. Oh, I got the draft pick with Jaden Higgins, sorry. But that's how much I believed in. I was willing to give up Sutton for him.
Yeah.
Let's see. Terry McLaurin is huge on the bench. David Montgomery is huge on the bench.
Yeah, he had a pretty good draft, too. So he drafted both Jackson Dart and Emeka Egbuka. So
yeah, that's a great draft.
2 pretty big hits there. I love Jackson Dart. I love him.
And Torrey Horton is a sleeper, too, that's on his bench as well. I think he's starting to go off, but then went on IR. I think he's going to be a bigger role next year.
Yeah, he has Tucker Kraft, too, who was going crazy before he went on IR. So.
Right. And a Marvin Harrison Jr.
Yeah.
It's
just, they got to figure out the QB situation there. But I feel like he's doing a lot better with Brissett.
Jacoby's a man, dude. I picked him up off of waivers, knew when he was going to go off, and sure enough, he's been solid every single week. He's been, I want to say, top 10 QB every single week since he started.
That's crazy. Yeah, no, he's been lighting it up.
Yeah.
Something I just want to bring up. We'll get more into this when we do the upcoming week. But if Cody loses this week and TJW wins, Cody does not make the playoffs. I just want to put that out there. There's a chance that he did this all for nothing.
I hope that happens. Just so I can laugh and be like, all that shit you talked to me and caught up to you.
All right, yeah, I just had to throw that out there because I thought that was interesting. I thought it was the playoffs were locked up. It is not. It is not.
Mystic Dan's team is interesting. Scat Pack, a little fraudulent.
Okay.
I'm not going to lie. There's some good pieces here and there, but
I mean, he's got Pickens, but yeah, I mean, he's got Pickens, but yeah, Bucky has been. I don't know if he's totally back. I mean, he just put up 16 points. Actually, he probably is back.
Yeah, he just came back last week. I mean, James Cook's great, Pickens is great, McBride's great, but then
there is a bit of a drop off here.
Right. So I would put him probably after Mystic Dan.
Okay.
Because Mystic Dan's got Lamar, Stafford, both. I mean, Lamar's not doing this great this year, but Stafford's going off.
But yeah, Stafford, that definitely helps there. And, jeez, I got to bring it up. Dan. The trade that you made with Jay Fiacchi, got rid of Joe Burrow.
Yeah, I think that was an impulse trade, in my opinion. Like, I think him and I did that one trade, and then he just got the itch. And just let me do another one.
Dude, there was I feel like a ton of trades happened within, like, the last 2 weeks. Kind of went crazy. But he's got A.J. Brown, who actually, this back half of the year. Oh, yeah. Cortland Sutton, very good. Javante, who would have thought Javante is good?
Yeah, that was a total unexpected for this year.
Dude, what, RB7 right now, crazy. So he's got some pieces, but yep, I'm with that.
Yeah, I mean Chase Brown's starting to pick it up too, so that's good for him.
Just put up a good week.
Yeah, and Quinshon Judkins is a great draft pick, even though he was stupid in the beginning of the season.
So we got your top 5 right now as Jay Fiacchi, E. Wingerden, Cody Ashley, Mystic Dan, and then Scat Pack.
Yep.
That's what I got. All right.
I think, honestly, TJW's team's better than Rake's team.
Let me just take a peek here. Let me just take a peek. Nico Collins, I like him. I mean, Michael Wilson, he's been putting up some numbers randomly. But then, yeah, I mean, he's got 2 really good quarterbacks. Patrick Mahomes, I think, is, a top 3 QB this year. He's putting up crazy numbers.
Yeah, Bo Nix is top 10.
Yeah, actually, Patrick Mahomes is QB2, and Bo Nix is QB10. So having 2 QB1s on your team really, really helps, especially in this
Absolutely. Travion Henderson.
Oh, yeah.
Travis Hunter.
Got a couple guys on IR, unfortunately. Yeah, Sam Laporta and Travis Hunter going on an IR for him. But yeah, I mean,
and even without them, they're still a solid team for the most part.
Yeah, still hanging in there.
I was trying real hard to get Nico off him for a while.
I've tried before too, but you know.
Yeah, and then after that, everybody sucks, including myself.
Fair, I'm with that. So yeah, top 6. So TJW would round out the top 6. So then yeah. Regan's down here with all the poopers.
With all the scrubs.
Yep. No, there's just looking at the rankings too. 4 people at 4 and 9. There's 4 people that could take home the 1-on-1, and it's all going to come down to this week.
Yep.
Before we get into this week, I do want to recap the matchups we had last week. Starting with myself versus TJW. I put up 99, TJW putting up 119. TJW taking the win there. Jay Fiacchi versus yourself. Jay Fiacchi putting up 166.
Yeah, he shit all over me.
Yeah. You actually put up the least amount of points.
This is the first time all season.
Yeah. We got to figure out the shotgun / bong situation. But yeah, I feel like next year I want to be more. I want to have them more. You know, I'm just more strict about making sure we do these because I know
absolutely.
Year, but
if the league agreed upon it, then you got to do it.
Yeah. So I think I'll put some rule stuff that we can vote on and see what we want to do there. Cody taking a loss. Getting kind of crushed by Wingerden, 141 to 104. That was he needed that win because now he's in the situation that we just talked about where it's a must win for him this week. And if TJW wins, he's out. Moving on to Chika's Rats versus Scat Pack. Chika's Rats putting up a good amount, 122. Wasn't enough to take down Scat Pack with 144. Moving on to Mr. Irrelevant himself, Regan O'Shea, taking a dub, 137 over 118, over running a chain on your mom. And then,
yeah, he got a lucky win over a rebuild team.
Honestly, yeah. And then lastly, we had Mystic Dan versus B-Todd. Honestly, a pretty close matchup. Mystic Dan put up 146, B-Todd 135. He had some guys go off. Yeah, he had Goff put up 20. Jameson Williams, 26 points. Jeez. You guys been going crazy. And then Bryce Young, 22. Is he back?
We'll see.
One thing I forgot to mention about myself, I was in the unique situation where I know I'm tanking, but I really needed to win this matchup against TJW. Because I have TJW's first. If I would have beat him, I would have gotten a more favorable draft pick, and I don't have my first. Running a chain on your mom's got my first. So I was in a unique situation where I needed to win that. I didn't. I should have started Terry McLaurin. I mean, I don't know why I did. Actually, I know why I didn't, because they've been saying for weeks, oh, he might be back, and then they don't start him. So if I would have started
your other team's Your other team's going to start him next week anyway, so you're okay.
Oh, there we go. Of course, of course. Moving on to the final week of the regular season. This will be determining who gets what picks in the bottom six, who's making the playoffs. Starting us off, we have Caldemar Ambulance versus Regan O'Shea. Caldemar Ambulance. 147 projection over to 125 for Regan. Who do you think takes this one?
All day, Wingerton.
I'm with you. Yeah, I don't think the team's kind of stinky. I mean, he's got a couple good wide receivers, Regan does.
He's got good quarterbacks. I'll give him that.
Yeah.
Drake May was a dime.
He's got Jaden. I told him. I'll bring this up every time. I told him this offseason, trade Jaden Daniels. He's at 9999 in KTC. He didn't, and now he's tanked like
CJ Stroud syndrome.
Yep, exactly. I'm holding CJ Stroud, and it's tough. It's very tough. Yeah, I'm with you. I think Wingerton takes that one. Moving along, and this is something. Josh's Jacks versus Running a Chain on Your Mom. This is the matchup of the week, the one to watch. Right now, Cody is projected to lose 127 to 129. He does need to put 3 guys in his lineup, though. So I'm
including a quarterback.
Needs a quarterback, needs a running back, and then another flex spot. So the projection will probably change a considerable amount. Yeah. But it's possible because, honestly, Dylan's got good pieces. Darnold, crazy good. H.N.'s insane.
Yeah.
Harvey's been going crazy. 21 points last week. QJ, you never know what you're getting from him. Troy Franklin, I know we touched on him. He's been kind of hit or miss, honestly, but when he hits, he hits.
And then Alec Pierce was a great waiver pickup.
My gosh, 17 points that last week. Crazy.
Yeah, he's been steady, except for he had like one down week last week. But other than that, when he's not hurt, he's putting up double digits. So,
I mean, I could see this going either way. If I was a betting man, I think...
Which we are.
Yes. I'm betting Cody wins, but...
I put my mortgage on it.
Yeah, it'd be crazy if... and I don't want Dylan to win. Mind you, I have Dylan's first. If he doesn't win, I think he stays at the 101. I'll get the 101.
See, I love Dylan. I want him to win because I don't want Cody to win. But I'm a realist. He ain't winning.
I'm with it. I'm with it. Next up, we have yourself versus Mystic Dan. Yeah, I think Mystic Dan's going to take this one pretty...
Yeah.
Pretty
My squad's all hurt.
Yeah, you do have... your IR is completely maxed out.
Yeah. With Higgins, Kamara, Mixon, Penix.
It's tough, too. You had Judy. I had a lot of hope for Judy, and he's just done nothing, dude. It's crazy.
Him and Brian Thomas Jr. are the biggest fantasy bust.
Too. Crazy. Like, crazy years last year, and then all of a sudden, just nothing.
I'll never draft either of them again after this.
That's fair. So, next up, we have Jay Fiacchi versus B-Todd. Jay Fiacchi's projected 172 points. Yeah, he's gonna... I believe he's gonna take it. Yeah, he's got nobody. Actually, he's got people on a bye. He's got CMC on a bye, which is insane. And he's still gonna put up 172.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that one will be close. Another very close matchup. Another matchup to watch. TJW versus Scat Pack. TJW is projected 111 points. Scat Pack projected 114. Scat Pack also has 3 people that he needs to play, so that'll change.
Yeah.
But, like I was saying, if TJW wins and Josh's Jacks, Cody Ashley, loses, Cody will not make it to playoffs, and TJW will be in the playoffs. I just think that's insane.
It is.
And then lastly, we have myself versus Chaika's Rats. It's just going to be a rat fest between the two of us. I'm projected 122. He's projected 130. Yeah, I just... pretty irrelevant. I mean, I wouldn't say it's irrelevant because we're both 4-9, so whoever beats the other will move either to 103 or 104, I think.
Yeah.
So, something to watch, but yeah, not the craziest matchup to watch there. So that's the
I'd rather watch my laundry in the dryer.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. So yeah, that's the we had the power rankings reviewed last week and the upcoming week. Just stay tuned for one more minute. We'll do a quick ad. I need this ad revenue pretty badly. And then we'll just get into a couple additional questions. We'll get into the mailbag. And then, we're going to do a new segment on the show called Conspiracy Corner. Stay tuned. You're not going to want to miss it. This podcast is powered by the Commissioner's Corner Fitness Program, the only workout plan guaranteed to improve your fantasy performance. Step 1, lift your phone. Step 2, open sleeper. Step 3, actually set your lineup. Too hard? Don't worry. Our low-impact beginner class, At Least Start a Quarterback, is perfect for managers like Cody. And for advanced users, we offer How Not to Trade Like Regan 101. Sign up today, get your first week free, and remember, your fantasy muscles don't grow if your brain doesn't lift. All right, and welcome back once again to the final segments here of the episode. Thanks everyone for staying tuned here. But yeah, going into the trade confession booth, who on your roster is truly untouchable? Do you have any guy that you're never going to get rid of no matter what, potentially?
Used car salesmen sell every car they have, right?
That's true. If
I had to pick one, though, it would probably be Amon-Ra, unless the offer's really good.
Yeah, it's fair. I mean, he's incredible.
He's a stud.
Yeah. Who on your roster are you secretly hoping someone just overpays for?
I would say Jerry Jeudy.
Fair. I know we touched on him. Yeah, I can see where you're coming from there. So
there's a lot of potential there. It's just it ain't there right now.
Fair enough. Getting into this next segment. Newest segment that we have, Conspiracy Corner. I got 3 questions for you here. I know you're ready for them, so let's just start it out. Which manager colludes emotionally the most? Or however you want to take this.
Cody.
Okay. Anything you want to add there, or just keeping it at Cody?
It's odd, very odd that every time I see a trade go down, it's always between you and Cody.
Okay, all right. I will say, all right, just to defend here, I put a lot of these guys on the block. I didn't get any trade offers from anybody. And then he gave me some offers that I liked at the time. Looking back right now, the Puka trade and Gibbs trade, I'm not liking it at all because I literally thought TJW was going to have the 101. And now he could end up potentially with the 112, which is insane. So
he fleeced.
That sucks. So looking back, that really sucks for me. At least I get the 101. Potentially.
Yeah, I mean, your other team gets to win too, possibly. So.
All right. I mean, it does get into our next question here. Who in the league do you think has a burner account?
Definitely you.
All right. I've been accused of that plenty of times.
I even said it earlier today before we even had this question pop up today. I even said when Cody was typing a message and it says Cody Ashley's typing, I'm like, oh, Luke's burner account's typing right now.
Well, see, Jay Fiacchi thinks the opposite. He thinks that I have like 3 of these accounts. I think he thinks like Scat Pack is my other account. Chika's Rats could be another one of my accounts. So
I think I met those guys though, right?
See, you did, but Jay Fiacchi doesn't come to the draft, so he doesn't meet any of these people. So
yeah, I think I met them.
So yeah.
So I will say this though, you and Cody spend a lot of time together, and I was around for a good amount of those conversations in the beginning.
We do talk shop a lot. I will say that,
Yeah.
Last question of Conspiracy Corner. If the league had an FBI watch list, who is number 1 on it?
Cody. Somehow he pulls off all these trades and everything, and he's winning all these trades every single time. I don't get it. But then whenever he tries to offer me a trade, it's always shit. And then he says, I offer shit trades, which is even weirder.
All right. Fair. I get it.
Now, I do want to say for the record, though, I like Cody as a person.
All right.
Fantasy Cody, fuck off.
That's just two different people. I get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it. Getting into the bag with some fan mail questions here. These are questions, real questions that I've received. If you'd like to post a question for the podcast, email dudesoccer34@gmail.com. That is DUDESOCR34@gmail.com. And we will have it on the episode, I promise. Getting into it. We have from Rock'em Sock'em Robot 442. Can we get a solo Mystic Dan podcast? Honestly, I like that idea.
I wouldn't hate that.
I don't know if you've seen the messages. I'm sure you've seen the messages that he posts in the chat every week. Incredible.
He's very active.
Yeah, and that was the first interview I had. You know what? We can definitely have a solo Mystic Dan podcast if he'll do it. So, yep. Getting into some more fun ones. I'll start with this one, and I mentioned it I mentioned this to you on the break. Keep one, trade one, cut one. $1, 100 fab, a 2026 mid-third round pick. Which one you keeping? Which one you cutting? Which one you trade?
I'm cutting the $1. I'll trade the draft pick because we all know how I feel about draft picks.
Fair enough. Yep.
I'll keep the fab. I love my waiver pickups. Everybody dogs on me for how many transactions I make, but I pick up a lot of gems off the waivers. So
I mean, 200 fab to start a season wouldn't be horrible.
No,
it'd be kind of nice.
Not at all.
Yeah, I think I'm keeping the 26th third. I'll trade the fab. I'll also cut the $1. I'm with you.
Yeah, $1 ain't gonna do nothing for me.
$1 ain't getting me nothing. What are you most thankful for this fantasy season?
Jay Fiacchi.
Okay, all right.
He brings me joy to this league even more than I already have.
Love it.
It's nice to see somebody else that's on the other side like I am, just going to war.
We got a lot of characters in this league, so I like it. Who has the lowest T in the league? And you can take it whatever T you want to take it.
The answer is clear to me. It's always B Todd.
Okay.
The guy, I don't even think he looks at his app until game day.
Okay.
And then that's it.
I think, let it be known, this might be the first roast B Todd has received in this league. So,
which, I mean, facts are facts, though, right?
Fair enough. Hey, fair enough. I can't argue with it. So, yeah, I think that is all the mailbag questions I've got. Yeah, just to kind of wrap things up, we'll bring it to the final question. And that's just, we'll leave it at you. I'll let you finish out here. The final question for you is, what is your one message to the league? It can be a threat, it can be a promise, or a hot take. Take it away.
I'm going to do a fire sale with all the players I get every single time. Get used to all the shit offers, and it ain't going to change.
I love it. Well, hey, thanks for joining me. Thanks for jumping on the pod. And, yeah, I'm sure we'll have a great season, great off season, and years to come. So,
yep.
Thanks again, man.
No problem.
Today's episode is sponsored by Roast Protection Plan, the subscription service designed for league members who are tired of being weekly content. Sign up now and receive a digital cloak of invisibility, a list of excuses to use on the podcast, and a personalized statement you can read when your team drops 65 points. For premium members, we'll even erase one embarrassing soundbite from the archive. The Roast Protection Plan, protecting your ego, one episode at a time. All right, that's going to wrap it up for today's episode. Thanks again, everyone, for taking a listen. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks again, Most Hated, for hopping in the pod this week. Again, as I said every week, it is week 14 that we are coming up on. That is the final week where you are able to make a trade. So once the games start tomorrow, the guys in those won't be able to be traded, and so on and so forth through Sunday to Monday. So as of Tuesday, there will be no longer any trading for the remainder of the playoffs. Once the playoffs are over, then trading will resume as normal. So thanks again, like I said. So I will catch you next week to explain who makes the playoffs, who's the poopers, where the lineups are going to be, the picks are going to be. We'll catch you next week. But until then, good luck setting those lineups, and may your points for finally match your points against. Thanks, everyone.